Hello, welcome to the Pearly Eye Review. I'm PJ, and I'm back with another Throwback Thursdays childhood movie. Well, to be honest, this movie is not from my childhood, but the subject, the story in this movie is about a character who obsesses over a TV show from his childhood. He's now an adult, but he can't seem to let his favorite TV show go. And this movie came out last year. It stars Kyle Mooney, one of the writers from Saturday Night Live, and Mark Hamill, Claire Danes, Greg Kinnear. And this movie, and the movie is directed by Kyle Mooney's best friend, David McCary. And this movie's called, can you see it? Brigsby Bear. I really like this movie. It's funny. It moves very quickly. Also, I was very impressed by the voice acting of Brigsby Bear. Some people may feel the voice is very simple. It's not a big deal, but who does the voices? You could probably get an idea of who does some of the voices in this the make-believe TV show. This also to best describe Brigsby Bear, the TV show, it's a cross between Mr. Rogers and Barney. So yeah, that's what it's kind of like. Yeah, I really like the voice acting in this. I would say my favorite character actually isn't Brigsby Bear. I like him, but I like the sun, the moon guy. Yeah. It's a face that looks like a sun and a moon, and he's an evil, yeah, he's a bad guy. So, you'll see it. If you get the chance to see it, it's really, really good. I really like the voice acting in this. I think the only problem I had with it, it's an hour and 40 minutes, but the only problem I had with it is, for me, it's not long enough. Some people, that's enough. But I felt it could have been a little bit longer, and I felt that we could have spent more time with Mark Hamill's character. What happens is, without giving too much away, because there is a big surprise in this movie where it's like, you just won't believe, because when the movie starts off, you don't really know what's going on, because it seems like it's in the future. You're like, wait, what's happening here? Is this movie in the future, or is it after, like, in a apocalypse situation? What's going on here? So, it's very interesting. It grabs your attention right away. And what happens in this movie is, without giving too much away, Kyle Mooney's character, James, his favorite TV show that he's loved ever since he was a little kid abruptly stops. That's the only TV show he's ever been allowed to watch, and he is just obsessed with it. And all of a sudden, there are no more new episodes. So he decides, hey, why don't I just make new episodes, give Brigsby Bear the great send-off that he deserves. And with that, James is torn between creating the final episode of Brigsby Bear and forgiving some of the people in this movie that have let him down. And I mean, it so to speak, because I don't want to give too much away. It really makes, I like movies that make you think, that put you in a position of saying, if I were this character, would I be so forgiving? Could I forgive? What would I do in this situation? And I think that's one of my major flaws for myself, is when you do something to me, I don't forgive you. That's really bad, and I really need to work on that. Yeah, It's just a question of could you forgive? Could you forgive someone that is involved with something that you love? Which is this TV show. Yeah. This is a must-see. However you watch your films, Netflix, I like to have a hard copy because like a souvenir, I like to have a hard copy. They always give you a digital code with it too, but I like to have a Blu-ray or whatever. And I don't judge anybody that likes streaming or Netflix or whatever, but however you watch your movies, definitely check out Brigsby Bear. And I would say I can relate because I think my childhood obsession as far as cartoon goes, or like TV shows, would be, I still like 2D animated Disney movies. I love them to death. I grew up with those films. I love the music. I love the animation. I have my little hard copies of them, the DVDs, special edition DVDs, and I just love Little Mermaid, The Lion King, those type of films that came out in the early 90s when I was a very little kid. And, well, baby, really, in the early 90s. And I just love them. That would be my personal obsession for my childhood that I can't let go, and I still like. And comic books. So what are your obsessions? What is something that you can't let go that you still have or admire in your adult life? So, yeah, that's my slight review of Brigsby Bear. And, like and subscribe, please, and share my video. And, next week, I'm going to come up with another Throwback Thursday movie. Hopefully, I can see some new films, such as, I know in my video of the other Throwback Thursday I did, I said I wanted to see Winnie the Pooh. I meant to say Christopher Robin. The movie's called Christopher Robin. I want to see that and the new Mission Impossible. So hopefully, I can see those soon and give your review on those new released films. So, yeah, Brigsby Bear, check it out, like and subscribe to the Pearly Eye Review, and, thanks.